very often people say it's very difficult to be a Jew. Very hard to be a Yid. Why is it so hard to be a Yid? Usually the context revolves around the fact that we say it's very difficult keeping Shabbos, mitzvos, refraining from doing these averos, eating kosher, all these different things. It's very difficult to be a Yid. Rabbi Avigdor Miller says something extremely, extremely interesting. Doing mitzvos, refraining from doing averos, Shabbos, all those different things, that's the easy part. The hard part is doing every single thing in your day and still thanking Hashem and understanding and believing that everything comes from Hashem. That your trust is 100% in Hashem and nothing in yourself. And he says, that's why the pasuk talks about, when it comes to a farmer who grows, by the sweat of his brow, it says, the farmer grows his own wheat, and we know how hard that is. And at the end of the day, he grinds that into flour and makes bread, and yet he still says, "Hamoitzi lechem min haaretz," he thanks Hashem for the food that comes from the ground, that he had nothing to do with it. It's so hard when you struggle to make money, and you work 18-hour days, and at the end of the day, you get a little bit of money, not extra money like we're talking about over here, a little bit of money, just barely enough to pay the bills or some portion of the bills. And yet we still have the mindset to say, thank you Hashem, because I know every single penny that I earned only came from you and not from my hard work. And the only reason I worked hard is because you asked me to work, and for whatever reason I had to work 18-hour days. That's where the hard part of being a Jew is. Not because I did mitzvahs, because I put on tefillin today. That's easy. It's hard to work hard every single day, and yet at the end of the day say thank you Hashem for 100% of what I earned. Because the farmer or the person who runs a business from scratch, who struggles, the person who works 3 jobs, and yet at the end of the day he really believes and trusts that every single part of it comes from Hashem, that's the hard part of being a Yid. Not the extra mitzvahs that we do every single day.